Hello and welcome to live radio match commentary of Bath City versus Chippenham Town here at 𝗠𝘁𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗁 Park. The day is Monday the 1st of January here for this first match of 2024, and Happy New Year to all of you listening. I'm joined by Chippenham Town co-commentator for the day, Dan Blake. So Dan, part 2 of the A4 derby, what are your thoughts going into this one?
I think there's going to be unfinished business, of course, with the game at the 𝗠𝘁𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗁 Surfing Stadium finishing 2-1. Maybe a bit of a controversial end as well with a disallowed goal and the penalty shout that was declined. I think Chippenham will be well up for, as you say, a local derby. And it'd be a great way to start the year if we can have a repeat of last season's performance here.
Yes, Chippenham Town winning 3-1 that day. That was Boxing Day of 2022. I was going to say last year, but it's not technically last year. In 2024 we are now. How futuristic does that sound? Well, I'll run you through today's teams, starting with the host Bath City. Will Buse starts in goal. It's a back four of Rains, Greenslade, Dyer and Parcell. Midfield two of Hayfield and Russ, with Wilson, Thomas and Fryer ahead of them, with Cody Cook making his 110th appearance for Bath City today, leading the line. On the bench for the Romans today, Jack Batten, Ewan Clark, Tom Smith, Chris Lyons and Oscar Thorne. And your Chippenham Town side for today's game, Will Henry starts in goal. The two wing-backs are Freddie Grant and Alex Bray. Your centre-halves, Aaron Amadi Holloway, Luke Spokes, Dan Ellison and Nat Williams make up the three. Your midfield two, I believe, are Luke Spokes, Tom Owen Evans, and your front three are Ed Williams is one of them. Trying to figure out where we are now. Matt McClure is the other, and Jake Evans may be part of the front three. Two sides are now out onto the pitch. You might have been able to hear part of the commotion as the two sides came out. Just going through their pre-match fist bumps, as seems to be the normal for today. It's that Cody Cook is giving a handshake to each player. Chippenham Town in their all-blue kit, with Will Henry in the bright green. Bath City in their traditional black and white shirts with black shorts and white socks. Referee today, incidentally, is Craig Scriven, with his two assistants, Martin Underhay and Jonathan Pike. Chippenham leaving the pre-match pleasantries where they are and running over to the left-hand side to take part in their pre-match huddle. I can see Bath going over to the right-hand side, partaking in a final bit of a warm-up, but in a rather packed 𝗠𝘁𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵 Park, expecting about 2,500 here inside at Bath today. It's going to be a busy game. Dan, I know last season you were behind the stand in this game. Is it going to be a good game? That's the question I want to ask you.
It's a local derby. They're always usually good games. As I say, we've got a lot of players playing against our former clubs there. I believe it's 10 players which are played for Chippenham and Bath, which are on the opposite side today. So a lot of these players, even though they may not know each other, they'll know the clubs.
For Chippenham, returning to the side following his injuries, one of the three changes that Chippenham brought in. Craig Scriven gets us underway, and there's a bit of a false start as Scott Wilson runs into the Chippenham half before the ball was played. The ball is now played, and Spokes clears all the way over to this left-hand side, and Rains is going to let the ball dribble out of play before Freddie Grant into the Chippenham back line. Before Ed Williams rolling to Nat Williams, and he looks to attack down the line with Freddie Grant from left wing back, links up with Evans very nicely. Freddie Grant, opportunity to cross on the left hand side, left footed ball in, flicked away, but Matt McClure is on the 6-yard line and eventually hacked away by Parcell, but the flag goes up, and that's the first attacking opportunity for Chippenham in this match. Freddie Grant putting the cross in. Bath City could not get their line, which was played all the way over the other side of the pitch, and now Ellison has it in the Chippenham half. Ticked over into the 9th minute now. Still Bath 0, Chippenham 0. Alex Bray can lay it to Owen Evans. Owen Evans goes backwards to McClure. Back to Bray on that far right hand side. Owen Evans once more. He's got Spokes to the left and decides to go there. Twist inside of Thomas. Spokes does really nice work from Chippenham in the field. Williams is going to go for a thunderous strike from range, and although it's straight down the throat of Will Buse, it's the first attacking shot for Chippenham in this match, and it goes the way of Ed Williams. Right foot, not enough in the corner, maybe not enough power on it, but Will Buse having to think about where to go, and where he had to go was straight down the middle. It's cleared by the on-loan Yeovil goalkeeper and brought down by Williams, who's just kept the ball in despite an awkward bounce. Went for a block, and a throw in for Greenslade now. Throwing backwards to Bath skipper Parcell, played across to Dyer, two former Chippenham centre halves now donning the colours of black and white for Bath City. They link up once more as Parcell left footed ball to the Welshman of Danny Greenslade, being put up under pressure by Owen Evans, but finds a good ball down the line, looking for Elliot Fry, puts a bit of a cross in, and Wilson with a challenge, or sorry, Ellison with a challenge on Wilson. Wilson takes a touch and goes down under a challenge. Ellison maybe a little bit late, but I think the referee's not given it due to a lack of contact. Limping. I'm sure that will go through Jerry Gill's mind as he just turns back and looks towards his bench. Long ball cleared down the line by Chippenham. Evans has it on the edge of the Bath City box, slightly left of centre if he wants to put a cross into the box. Instead goes deeper to Luke Spokes. Spokes delivers out to Bray on this right hand side for Chippenham. Could be a crossing opportunity, but instead he finds it to the feet of Matt McClure inside the penalty area. Goes past Luke Russ and then goes for a shot and crashes against the post. Bray can put a cross in now. Has that hit a hand of Danny Greenslade? Alex Bray thinks so, and then Danny Greenslade puts a challenge in against Alex Bray. Alex Bray chatting with the referee about a potential foul not given, or a potential handball also not given. Chippenham have been awarded the corner, but a couple of decisions for the referee to make in a row would have been given. Would have been a penalty had the handball been given. Spokes delivers this corner in from the right. Ellison's going to march towards that header, and Matt McClure on the penalty area goes down. Referee's not going to give it, and then Ellison sees the ball out of play before getting to it, but McClure was almost wrestled towards the ground then. He doesn't really protest too much. The Chippenham fans away to our left do, but the referee once more almost at the centre of attention. Game the way they are playing at the minute, but it is still 0-0 in this second part of the A4 derby. Owen Evans with a challenge on this right hand side though, and he's going to look to run forward and play the reverse ball looking for McClure. He goes sideways to find Ed Williams, and now he's completed the move to the left hand side with Freddie Grant, plays sideways towards Spokes. Spokes with a shot from distance, and it's straight spilled up into the air by Buse, and it was a thunder shot from Luke Spokes that Chippenham fans will know well, Bath fans will know well. He's played for both of them, but he nearly scored against his former side, and that's having to toy about with it amongst the back four as they have done for this match so far. 11 minutes into this second half, and now they run forward to Thomas on the right hand side, looking to drive, twists in field of Spoke. Ball played to Cody Cook inside the penalty area. There's the shot, and all around Twerton Park think it's gone in, but Will Henry makes a brilliant save to deny Cody Cook what would have been a landmark goal for him. It would have been his 50th Bath City goal, but he's denied by a former Romans player. To Nat Williams. Nat Williams down the line to Ed Williams. I really wish they'd just swapped sides from each other because it's rather confusing. I'm just saying Williams to Williams. Nat Williams now being put under pressure following the poor pass. He just rolls it straight towards a Bath player, and they have the ball on the right hand side of the penalty box now. Thomas twisting, Thomas turning. Is a cross going to come in from Hayfield on the right? No, it's ball played down the line. Cross does come in, it's bouncing. Oh, it's a shot from Clark that's just hit a chip and a body from about a yard away. And that's his first chance, first significant chance for Bath City in this match. They've still got the ball on this right hand side though, with Hayfield, goes backwards to Russ, cleared down the line, and they're going to look to attack once more. Ball coming in and coming out, and it's a shot, and Wilson, has he stopped that ball from going in? It was a shot, was it a cross? We don't know, and Wilson, only about a yard or two out, has headed the ball miles over the top of the crossbar. The initial shot or cross might have been going in anyway, and Wilson has missed a golden opportunity. Man who scored the first goal in part one of the A4 derby has squandered a brilliant chance, the best chance of this match so far.
I was expecting Wilson. He's been very prolific in the 2023 calendar year, but 2024 at the moment not going the same way. It was a really good attempt. I'm not sure if we say it was a cross or a shot, but Scott Wilson heading over. Now a real chance here.
Owen Evans is in.
Chippenham.
Owen Evans scores. No, he doesn't. He's saved, but he's offside anyway. He doesn't believe it, Owen Evans. He's talking to the referees, looking at the linesman. He's got his head in his hands. He doesn't believe he was offside. It was certainly a tight one. Thrown in quickly from Bath though. Smith from deep. Oh, sorry, no, it's Clark just going to run in field. Is he going to go for a left-footed shot? Yes, he does. And punched away by Will Henry. That was a thunderous one. That had some dip on it. And Will Henry, rather than being forced to catch it, had too much power in it for him to be able to do so. So just punched away to his left-hand side. And Bath are going to have another set piece to pile on the pressure. The first time today, referee's not given a grappling foul. Chippenham had a penalty in the first half that was not given, despite Dan Ellison clearly being thrown off the ball. Long ball from Dyer looking for a Bath player, but it's only brought down by Chippenham one, and Grant clears towards May, who's going to stride forward. He's got Johnson to his left, but he's also got Ed Williams to his right, and he does find Ed Williams, who's now got Eddie Jones overlapping. If he can find him, he does find Jones. Cross is going to come in, and it's tipped away by a goalkeeper, and it falls to one of the Bath players in the penalty area. It's hacked away. Grant can get there from deep, and Chippenham still have the ball with Spokes inside of Bath territory. Tyreek Johnson now with the ball on the left. He's going to get his first involvement in this match, and that's to go past a man. Is he going to put a cross in from this left hand side? It is. It's flicked on towards that far post, headed back in, challenge inside the penalty area and cleared away by Bath City. But Tyreek Johnson and Tom Mayhew, the two substitutes, injecting some life into this game. Really, Evans goes backwards towards Will Henry. Chippenham going to go long with it. No, they don't. And Maddie Holloway can bring Chippenham out of their little bit of a rot and does clip the ball down the line, but Greenslade misses the ball, and Chippenham have got 2 on 2 here if they can find it. Eddie Jones just slowing the ball down. He's got Ed Williams on an overlap, but he's on the right hand side now in the penalty box. Goes backwards towards Ed Williams. Shot comes in from Evans. It is always rising, it's always rising, and it's just clattered now the back of the stand. Congratulations to whoever that was.
That's great.
That's a great estimate. Only 5 off. Could have got 5 more people in just to get it perfect. The long kick from the goalkeeper following Evans' shot eventually finds its way to Jones for a throw-in. He goes to Holloway before getting it back on the deck, and Evans left for the ball to Spokes, who clears long to relieve some of the pressure. Greenslade heads down only into an area where Evans is, and he can drive Chippenham into the Bath half, and Johnson now has the ball on the left hand side. For the second time today, Tyree Johnson is going to drive, but he's going to drive into the penalty area, put the ball in into the far post, brought down by Greenslade in the penalty area, who hacks it clear, and Bath getting a rather lucky bounce and it falling to one of their players there. But Tyreek Johnson has been running Bath all over the shop.
Cheer up those fans who are looking rather soaking over there behind the goal. As I do feel sorry for the 100 or so Chippenham fans that have travelled today.
Uses kick brought down by Williams, and then McClure with a left-footed dink ball. Is he going to find Tyreek Johnson on the left-hand side? Yes, he does. Bath have their full backs back, but cross comes into the penalty area, headed away. Williams is on the edge of the box. Is he going to twist? Is he going to turn? He's going to go for a left-footed shot, and it's just over the bar. And as we reach the final few moments of this game, Chippenham have what could be their biggest chance of the match. It's certainly their biggest chance of this second half. And it's the first real shot we've seen from the Bluebirds in this second half. Left-footed Ed Williams with the ball on the edge of the box. He looks up towards the sky.
Yeah, I think Chippenham, although they'll be happy with the draw, I think they've probably been the better side this afternoon, and they've had the better chances. Will Henry, though, did make that fantastic save from Cody Cook. I think that was probably the save of the day, but I think overall Chippenham probably have edged it this afternoon here at Swanton Park.
Ball throwing down the line, and in fact it's not going to be allowed to carry on. That is full time. Another 0-0 between the two sides on New Year's Day, but Chippenham do claim what they would consider a good point against the side who sat third today's game. Both sides had chances to win it. Chippenham nearly late on could have done it through Ed Williams in what was a rather drab second half, but as Dan just said, making a really good save, Will Henry, in a rather boring game. It does end 0-0, the third 0-0 for Chippenham Town this season, but Will Henry, I'm sure, will be happy with his clean sheets. Full time here at Swanton Park then in part 2 of the A4 derby. Chippenham losing the first part and drawing in the second part.